Hey guys, happy 2020. So some of you may remember from last year when I posted a video saying why I'm done with fast fashion brands, why I'm not working with them anymore, and why I don't shop there anymore. But, you know, I got a lot of positive feedback from that, but it wasn't enough. People are not talking about this as much as we need to be. We are starting to see the deadly effects of climate change right now, and it needs to be talked about. This is the time, if ever, that we actually need to make a change in the way that we consume. And it's how we consume the things that we don't ever really consume. Clothing. Okay, I don't want anyone to feel guilt or shame while watching this video. I myself worked with these fast fashion brands. They would pay me thousands of dollars. I'm assuming here that most people who are promoting fast fashion for money don't know the real cost. They don't know the real effects that fast fashion is having in third world countries where people don't make more than $2 a day. But I'm here to inform you. But before we get into this video more, I want to say that this is single-handedly the most important video I have ever made, and I would love it if you would please share it. So what is fast fashion? Fast fashion is the type of production of clothes that are done as cheap as possible and as fast as possible. It's usually run by a corporation in a first world country that's outsourcing to third world countries to have their clothes made. Since they want their clothes made as fast as possible and as cheap as possible, they look for manufacturers in other countries such as Bangladesh who can offer the lowest price for something.
All of the making of goods has been outsourced to low-cost economies, particularly where wages are very low and kept low. Those at the top of the value chain, they get to choose where the products are being made, and they get to switch. If, for example, one factory says, we can't make it that cheap anymore, the brand will say, well, we're not going to come to you anymore, we're going to switch to another place which is cheaper.
They are competing, the stores are competing in there. When the stores are coming to us for an order and negotiating, they're telling, look, that particular store is selling this shirt with like $5, so I needed to sell it in the $4. So you better squeeze your price, so we are squeezing. Because we want that business so badly and we don't have other options, okay, every time we are trying to survive actually.
Now, in these third world countries, there are poor laws. These people can barely unionize.
তারপরে আমাদের এই অফিসে ইউনিয়ন করছি, এই ইউনিয়নের পর থেকে আমি প্রেসিডেন্ট পোস্টে আছি। তখনই স্যারের সাথে মানে দাবিনামাটা জমাও দেওয়া হয়েছে। স্যারেরা লক করে 30-40 জন স্টাফ এবং স্যারেরা মিলে আমাদের উপরে এরকম আক্রমণ করে, অনেক মারধর করে এবং সাথে চেয়ার ছিল, তারপর মনে করেন যে ওই লাঠি ছিল, স্কেল মিস্কেল ছিল, সিজার মিজার ছিল।
And these corporations in the first world countries, even though they're making so much money, they still don't pay their workers more, and they pay the influencers and celebrities thousands of dollars more. Ever since I stopped working with fast fashion brands, I can't help but notice how much it is being glorified on social media, on Instagram, on YouTube. All of my favorite influencers even are working with places like Shein and Fashion Nova, you know, even Cardi B, like these big celebrities. You can only imagine how much they are paying them. And I am making this video honestly because I really do believe that these influencers don't know the true cost. I think that they see the offers and they get dollar signs in their eyes just like anyone would, but you don't know what you're doing when you send thousands of your followers to that website with a coupon code. It's not even just the fact that they don't pay the actual struggling people who are working them enough. It's the fact that the clothes they're even making are not made to last.
You just have to look at landfill, and you can see in landfill that the amount of clothes and textiles being chucked away has been increasing steadily over the last 10 years as the sort of dirty shadow of the fast fashion industry.
These are made from mostly polyester, mostly plastics, and they're tossed into a landfill within 5 years. Then they sit there for the next 200 years, emitting toxic chemicals into the earth and the air.
Far from the eyes of the world, major Western brands are able to source cheap materials while avoiding all accountability for the growing cost to human health and the environment.
এটা আমাদের অনেক কষ্টের। আমি চাই না যে বাইরের লোকও এরকম আমাদের রক্তের জিনিস তারা
They need to be paid a living wage, and they need to be able to see their kids. Cardi B, you love your Fashion Nova brand deals? Well, I'm sure you wouldn't love it if you couldn't see your baby.
Shima is one of about 40 million garment factory workers in the world. Almost 4 million of these workers are here in Bangladesh, working in almost 5,000 factories, making clothing for major Western brands. Over 85% of these workers are women.
প্রায় 15 দিন আমি অফিসে নিয়ে গেছি, কিন্তু অফিসে প্রচণ্ড গরম, আর ওই কাজের ভিতরে তো মনে করেন মিলানো, ওই মেডিসিন মিলানো, ওগুলো বাচ্চাদের মুখে গেলে অনেক ক্ষতি হয়ে যায়।
মেয়েকে যে রেখে আসেন খারাপ লাগে না?
অবশ্যই খারাপ লাগে, কিন্তু করার কিছু নাই, আমি চাকরি করি, রেখে আসতে হয়। আর দ্বিতীয় কথা, ঢাকা থাকলে আমার মেয়ে লেখাপড়া হয় না।
So what if you're saying these workers in these third world countries, that's the best option they have for a job? Well, that's a good point, but I really do believe that we can find a way to make their working conditions a lot better. I think that the way that the system is can be changed, and I think that first it's gonna have to start with a movement of people in first world countries, people who are feeling it, to say, hold on, we realize what we're doing, and now is the freaking time to stop doing it, people. We actually have only been producing clothes like this since the 1970s, I believe.
As recently as the 1960s, we were still making 95% of our clothes. Today, we only make about 3%, and the other 97% is outsourced to developing countries around the world.
So it's been 5 decades of creating clothes like that are still rotting on our earth. And guys, this isn't even happening in just for first world countries. I don't know if you have been paying attention, but yeah, there are actually factories in Los Angeles with horrible working conditions. It's just wherever they can get things made for the cheapest, and it does not benefit anything or anyone except for this corporation. Maybe you for a little bit while you feel cute in that shirt, but that shirt is gonna be donezo pretty soon. I actually didn't stop working with and using fast fashion until I saw a comment on one of my videos saying, Hannah, I really wish that you would stop working with fast fashion brands. That's when I took it into my own hands to look up what that viewer meant, and then I watched the True Cost documentary. Now, these clips that you're seeing throughout this video are pulled from this documentary. It's about an hour long, and I really do suggest that you and a friend sit down and watch this. Okay, so how do we avoid these fast fashion brands while still upkeeping our style and our trendiness and our, our swagger? You don't have to go to Forever 21 or H&M. So if you only have about $20 or $30 to spend, you could go to thrift stores, you could go to Plato's Closet, secondhand stores, The main objective here is to not put your hard-earned money into the wallets of these corporations, because then you're just fueling that production. If you go into a thrift store and you find something that happens to be made from Forever 21, you can still buy it because it's already made, right? It's already out in your environment. So you're just putting good use into it, keeping it out of the landfill for longer, if that makes sense. And then obviously if you have more spending money, there are amazing sustainable brands out there. And I will even list a couple down below, but I have secretly been working on something with my sister Kendall for the past probably 2 years now, and I'm about to come clean about it all soon. I've already designed some things and I can't wait to show it to you guys. We can't shop like this anymore. We need sustainable brands to shop from. I also want to recommend an app that you download. It's called Good On You. Now, this app is where you can search any brand you want and it'll tell you. It's like good enough, not good enough, really bad. It gives you a scale of what a brand is like and it tells you why. If you search a brand that they don't have on there yet, it's really cool because then they will add it on there that you want it, and so that brand might have information next time you search it. They also have a bunch of really cool articles on there, and this is not sponsored by them, I wish. But yeah guys, every day I am finding more and more sustainable brands that I love. I really hope that you share this video. I really hope that influencers see this video. If you guys are new to my channel, I would love it if you were to subscribe. I make videos every Thursday and Monday. I don't know why I said Thursday first, that was weird. Yeah, but YouTube is not always trustworthy. You should also follow me on Instagram to really keep up to date with me. So this year I might make more videos like these. I'm very interested in bigger scale things. Leave me a comment down below how you feel about this video. I know it's a little different from what I usually do, but I'm ready to work towards bigger things. And yeah, that's it for now. And stay hydrated. I love you guys. Bye.